There's nothing like going to a suicide prevention workshop to make you realize life is pretty darn good. I have the next best thing with 5 tips to living a good life. How's it going? I'm Amelia, and I came to the realization that I needed to make some major changes in my life and really reinvent myself after attending a suicide prevention workshop. But I don't want you to have to go to those extremes, so I'm going to give you 5 tips that are going to help you to live a good life right now. When I attended this workshop, I was still serving a church as a pastor, and I was helping people in the church to figure out how to live the good life. And now I want to help you outside of the church to be inspired and motivated to make major changes in your life so that you can live with joy, fulfillment, and purpose. I post every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell notification so that you will be alerted when a new video is posted. First tip I have for having a good life is to have gratitude. Now, I have a video up here that talks a little bit more about having gratitude, but that's basically being thankful for where you are right now and what you have accomplished so far in your life. Sure, reinventing yourself is about making some changes, but you can still have gratitude and be thankful for what you have now. And as you add those changes and as you make some changes to your life, you can also be grateful for doing and making those changes. The second way to have a good life is simply to be yourself. I talk about being authentic. I talk about having an authentic life. This was one of the reasons that I decided I needed to reinvent myself, and you can see a little bit more in this video. The top 5 reasons is actually the first video I produced why I decided I needed to reinvent myself. And one of them was I felt like I wasn't being true to myself. I was not being myself. I wasn't being authentic. So the second thing to living a good life is to be yourself. The third tip for having a good life is something that I heard from, I think it was the dean of the graduate school when I went to seminary, and that is the education you get to become a pastor. In the graduation speech, the dean gave, I think, 5 tips for us as pastors, but one of them that really stuck with me was don't do anything stupid. Now, let me tell you, as a pastor, I've seen a lot of other pastors do some really stupid things. In fact, I've seen a lot of people in the churches and outside the churches do stupid things. But to me, that's the best advice that you can give yourself is don't do anything stupid. And it sounds like so simple, but it's true. If you want to live a good life, don't do stupid stuff. Now, I want to hear from you, so in the comments below, let me know your own tips for living a good life. You may have similar ones or different ones, but I want to hear from you. Now, my 4th thing that I have for living the good life is also something that I had on my list for having a reinventing yourself mindset, and I guess this is really important for me, but it is to set boundaries. It's so important to realize where you end and the other person begins. It's so important for you to claim yourself and be yourself and do your thing without worrying about what everybody else is doing and thinking and being, okay? So you need to set boundaries in your life so that you can live a healthy life and you can have a good life. The 5th way to live a good life is to follow your dreams. And I guess that sounds sort of elementary or something you tell a 5-year-old, but I think it's true. I think too often we don't follow our dreams. We follow other people's expectations or society's expectations, or we think we're doing the right thing, and we leave those dreams behind. Now, as a Christian, I really feel like constantly God is giving us dreams and callings and everything, and we don't follow those, then we miss out on so much more than we can accomplish and we can be given in our lives, the blessings that we can receive. Now, you may not believe in a higher power, but I really feel like it's true. I think when we follow our dreams, we're more capable of living a good life. Well, I hope these 5 tips for living a good life were helpful for you. If you want to share more about tips for a good life, if you want some support, if you want some extra motivation throughout the week, besides on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I post these videos, don't forget to join our Facebook group. It's a private group on Facebook called YouTube for Reinventors. I have the link both in the description and in the comments below, so you can go there and ask for an invitation to join the group. If you would like me to produce more videos like this one, please either give me a thumbs up or put in the comments below, hey Amelia, do more videos just like this so that I know what videos to have in the future. And if you want to check out some of my other videos, here's one that YouTube thinks you'd be interested. And here's another one that I did on some other tips for reinventing yourself. And as always, don't forget, this lovely picture here is where you can subscribe. Have a great one.